brought Celeste up like her brothers to love the Lord Jesus Christ. And I prayed for her to have a man in her life one day that loved Jesus more than anything, just like her. The years went by, nothing happened, and it was quite a few years. And about a year ago, Celeste tells me that there's someone she wants me to meet. Wow. Finally, could this be it, Lord? I thought.
Certainly there's lots to say about my wonderful son, Caleb. Before he was even born, like I was pregnant with him, and I was praying, and then all of a sudden I just got this sense, this sense from God, and it's like he was smiling, and he says, "Just you wait for what I've got for you." Just you wait. I wish he was back home, but it's not looking like that's going to happen anytime soon, so I might have to move out here or something. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that God put you guys together. We know that this is God's idea, and so I just thank you, and I know that Caleb I have peace. I know Caleb is committed to the one who made him.
We met, talked a lot, even on the topic of Jesus. That went really well. Every time we got together for coffees, dinners, or went out for church services together, I saw and heard his great passion and love for Jesus. But it was on his birthday that the prayer was answered. I never told Celeste or Caleb this yet. I was waiting for this moment to share it with everybody. On his birthday, I went up to Caleb, put my arms on his shoulders, and said, "Happy birthday. God bless you today and throughout the year." He looked at me with that glowing face and that smile of his and said, "I've been blessed." I stood there for a second and said, "What? What do you mean?" To myself. And then Celeste was beside him. He looked over at her, lifted up his arms, put his arms around her, and brought her beside him, and just looked at me with a smile. And as a dad, I was ready to melt there right away. I knew that was it. And inside, I felt a real peace and a prayer answered. I felt like the Lord saying to me, "Gasper, signed, sealed, and delivered, just like you asked for."
God created marriage for human beings to enjoy. And how he created it was that it would be impossible for you to love one another in and of your own strength. When we run out of love, natural love ourselves, the feeling of love, the romance, even when you're not feeling too friendly with one another. And self-sacrifice is like, okay, but you're still not there. There is one who can source us with his own love that's eternal. And when you come to the end of yourself, and there's going to be days where you come to the end of yourself and you're like, Celeste deserves to be loved better than I can love her. And you'll say, Caleb, he needs more love than I have. And in that moment of desperation where you're like, I know I need to love my husband, I know I need to love my wife, you say, God, I need you. Jesus, I need your love.
And you made it down the aisle. Every moment stole my breath. Bet you could see
I love you, Celeste. I vow to confess Jesus Christ to you and to give you the good I receive and not the evil. To consider your life more precious than my own. I vow to spend my life seeking Christ's love for his bride, so that I may truly cherish you, serve you, and lead you. I vow to always be growing more aware of the love Christ has for you, and to be the greatest conduit of that love for you. I love you because you're perceptive, you're resourceful, you're most beautiful, and appreciate class. I love you because you're devoted to your family and your friends. There are many wonderful years ahead of us because of what you have to offer.
It's in every single line. Hope you know it was you that I loved.
Caleb, I love you. And today is not only the beginning of our lives together, but it is the Lord's answer to years of prayer. As God has been faithful to me throughout my life, so I will be faithful to you and cherish you. I am excited to grow together and see our love deepen as we learn more about each other every day. God has prepared me for you, and so I will always seek to strengthen, help, comfort, and encourage you. I will respect, trust, and care for you each day. And as we go through life together, no matter what lies ahead for us, I give you my life and my love. All of these things I pledge to you, not from my own abilities, but from the strength given to me by and through the Lord. In the presence of God and our loved ones, I make this vow.
Do you, Caleb Moore, take Celeste P.O. to be your wife, to cherish her above all others, to seek by God's help to put her interests before your own, to guard your heart in the little decisions so as to keep yourself from being drawn into intimacy with another? And do you freely give yourself to Celeste from this day forward?
I do.
Do you, Celeste P.O., take Caleb Moore to be your husband, to cherish him above all others, to seek by God's help to put his interests before your own, to guard your heart in the little decisions so as to keep yourself from being drawn into intimacy with another? And do you freely give yourself to him from this day forward?
I do.
Caleb and Celeste, you have exchanged vows and rings before these witnesses and before God. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. For the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Caleb and Celeste Moore.
My favorite memories with Celeste are running around the orchard, trying to catch frogs and baby quails, as well as Celeste creating all sorts of imaginary games. Strolling around with a pack of Popeye's candy cigarettes in hand, pretending we were rebel girls or runaways was a favorite.